Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize rows in a Blazor TreeGrid using templates. I will also show you how to customize a row using the RowDataBound event and customize a cell using the QueryCellInfo event. Let's start with the coding part. I open my existing Blazor WebAssembly app, which already has the Syncfusion Blazor TreeGrid package installed. On the index.razor page, I have included the basic TreeGrid rendering code. If you want to learn how to create a basic Blazor WebAssembly app and add a Syncfusion component, please refer to the video linked in the card above or in the description below. You can visualize employees' details in a TreeGrid with this code. I'll run this application to show the TreeGrid. And here, the TreeGrid is displayed with the hierarchical data. First, I'll show you the step-by-step process of customizing the look and behavior of TreeGrid rows, using the row template property. To design the row template, I add the TreeGrid templates tag. Then I define the row template tag. Then I start constructing the table with the employee's details. I declare the variable employee details and use the implicit context parameter to access the employee data. It is mandatory to use the TD tag as the content of the row template, and the count of columns should be equal to the TD tags. Here, I declared 4 columns, and so I will add 4 TD tags. In the first TD element, I display employee ID, accessing it from the employee details context variable. I'm going to make it as a tree column, so I will include the row template tree column tag and display the employee ID inside this tag. In the next TD element, I will display employee name, accessing it from the employee details variable. In the next one, I'm going to display the employee details with an image. I add a content division element for the image with an ID attribute and add the image element. Here I have already added the images under the root folder in this sample. You can find this sample's link in the description section. To manage navigation to the images, I inject the Microsoft.ASP.NETCORE.Components.NavigationManager URI helper and use it to retrieve images from its path inside the image element. Again, I add another content division element with an ID attribute to display the employee details. Here I will display details like address, country, and contact, accessing them from the employee details variable. Then I add a style element to define styles for the image wrapper, image element, and employee details. In the last TD element, I will display employee designation. Then, under the style element, I set the bottom border style to the TD tag. I will also customize the height of TreeGrid rows using the row height property. Let's have a look at the TreeGrid now. The TreeGrid columns are rendered based on the row template provided. Let me show you how to provide addition information about rows using the detail template property. I comment out the row template tag. Then, I add the detail template tag inside the TreeGrid templates tag. Like I did in the row template, I use the implicit context parameter to access the employee data. Then I add the wrapper element with padding style to show the employee details. Simply cut and paste the employee details defined in the row template. Check the TreeGrid now, and the employee details will be displayed under each row. Finally, I will show you how to customize rows using the RowDataBound event. This event will be triggered when a request is made to access row information. I will remove the template-related code for better understanding. I will also remove the row height property. In this example, I will highlight the rows based on the employee's country. To demonstrate this, I add another column, country, to the TreeGrid. Events can be specified using the TreeGrid events tag and add the RowDataBound event. I assign the callback method custom row. I need to add the t-value property to set the argument type as employee. In the custom row callback method, I use the row details to check whether the country is the UK, and highlight the row by adding a CSS class. In the style element, I set the background color to light gray. Now, the tree grid rows are highlighted based on the employee's country. If you want to highlight cells instead of entire rows, the QueryCellInfo event can be used. This event will be triggered when a request is made to access cell information. I'm going to highlight the cell that matches the country USA. I include the QueryCellInfo event and assign the custom cell callback method. Inside this method, I check the cell data based on the field, country, and add the custom CSS class to that cell, if the country is matched. At last, I set the background color to aqua for the custom cell color CSS class. As you can see, the individual cells are highlighted based on the employee's country. Here's a quick recap of what we have seen so far. I showed you how to customize rows in a Blazor TreeGrid using templates. I also showed you how to customize a row using the RowDataBound event and a cell using the QueryCellInfo event. You can download a working example from the GitHub link in the description for this video below. You can also see if you're eligible for our community license, which will provide you a free license key to use our products. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel.